Hello, 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 and welcome back. Where we last left off, we died. So that happened. Pretty old actually, though. We lived to the ripe old age of 69 years old. Not bad. Our birthday was just only a few days ago too, so that's nice at least. We've been in the game for 28 years. We are currently at war with this guy over this claim here, which would have been able to make the Kingdom of Sicily, but we lost our other provinces to our niece? Really? Interesting. I wouldn't have expected that. That's kind of convenient, actually, because that means we should be able to just kind of take that back relatively easily. I assume I have a claim on that. I do, and it's inheritable as well. Yeah, so I should be able to take that back, no problem. This also created the duchy for me, so I didn't even have to pay to do that. That's very nice. And yeah, so I should be able to take this, declare war on her, and then consolidate all this stuff. In the meantime, let's see our traits. So we are a fickle, wrathful, shy man who has murdered 2 different people, and we're a torturer. Yeah, inflicting pain. I love it. Our heir is my son, who is betrothed to this Amazonian lady over here. Genius, astute, intellectual, diligent, compassionate, honest. And, yeah, so we're in a pretty good spot here. Yeah, so without further ado, let's just get going. I don't want to siege this province down if I don't have to, so I think I'm just going to come fight this guy. What is our lifestyle? None. I have swift execution and truth is relative. So nothing particularly exciting. Am I really a murderer? I guess I'm a... Oh, game didn't pause. I mean, I did kill 2 different people, and I did try to lie about it during the hunt. And I do like to torture people. Which is funny, because I'm also simultaneously shy, and I'm stressed out a little bit. Probably because my dad died. Either that, or when my son got disinherited. I'm not sure which. In any case... Oh, torturer. Okay, I see that. That's down this tree, so I went all the way down this way. Let's check out what we got here. Wow. Okay. That's pretty crazy. Dread per tyranny, plus 0.5. Martial per stress level, intrigue per stress level. Interesting. Kind of cool. Alright, so let's, discard schemes. What would I want to do? So if she dies, let's look at this way. If she dies, do I inherit? Who's your heir? My sister-in-law. Really? Okay, so no, we don't want to kill her, since we're not in the line, so we don't want to murder her. If we don't want to murder her, what could we do? Like I said, we could just take it. I don't really want fertility. I'm not trying to seduce people. Let's just, let's do intimidation focus, since we already have torture all the way down. Might as well keep stacking that. Alright, Battle of Salerno is going pretty well for us. Slight army inequality, but, this is my son I don't care about. Okay, that's fine. You can do whatever you want, son. Apparently you married a slow lover's box person? When the heck did that happen? Interesting. Alright. Let's get some people assigned to stuff and things. My mayor wants to be somebody. My uncle hates me. You also hate me. Because I'm a murderer. Your opinion of me would still be negative if I put you on my council. So that doesn't sound like I really want to do that. So I'm going to make my son my spy master temporarily. Yeah. That's fine. He'll leave soon, but that's okay. Since he likes me well enough. And we'll have you disrupt steams just so I don't get killed. Because getting killed would be, let's just say, unpleasant. My wife doesn't like me. That doesn't surprise me. Here, have some money. 150. Just kidding. I will attempt to sway you. Ooh, I didn't realize that would give me stress. My bad. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. In addition to that, all our vassals really don't like us too much. Mostly because our personal diplomacy is horrendous. And, yeah, this might be a tough thing. Hopefully we die soon. So our other son can inherit. That sounds fine by me. Yeah. So, let's just get going, I guess. We have 2 knights. Yep, we just died, I understand. And bishop endorsement. Alright, so your character's faith makes it so that you have a realm priest of your council. These bishops hold immense power and are more than willing to share it with you should you stay on their good side. Your bishop provides you with taxes and levies from all temple holdings in your realm, and how much they give is dependent on their opinion of you. Being disliked means that you will not get anything, and the bishop may even lay hard for you. They can, for instance, force you to divorce your spouse. Interesting. Not that I care about that in this particular case. You should improve their opinion of them. If all else fails, murder them. Okay. I have a feeling no matter who we get to be our priest, they're going to hate us. Because we have terrible traits and we're a double murderer. So not much we can really do about that. Just going to take the L on that one. I see. So David has been injured, and because I don't have a court physician, I assume is what happened there. We're actually losing this engagement. That is crazy. Wow, I would have not expected that. So what on earth happened there? Wow, 800 losses, huh? That is insane. Okay. Our Chancellor is dead. Again, I'm not putting him in charge because he already hates me, although maybe he can't do too much as a Chancellor. I don't know if his power gets way better. We're going to go domestic affairs because I don't want everyone hating me. And my mayor died. Okay. So, I'm kind of surprised we lost that. Our commander was decent, unless what happened is our commander died. And then, in the middle of the fight, I'm gonna put myself in charge. I don't see why we can't fight. We're not particularly, yeah, we're wrathful. We just lost a fight. That sounds fine by me. Where is a dread at? I forget where you look for this. I apologize. I do not recall where dread is. I thought it was somewhere around here. There it is. Natural dread is 50, so we should be getting quite a bit of uptick for that. Operative word being should, but I don't actually know. We still have a small numerical advantage. I'm not going to release any of my armies because my armies are actually stronger. Not doing that. My Chancellor died. My steward. Alright, in you go. You're chaste, just, and trusting, so I doubt you're going to kill me. How close is this to improving? 15 out of 100, 16 out of 100, so we're quite a ways from there, so we'll just leave it on tax focus. Is fine. And did our dead trick? No, it does not trick up. Interesting. I wonder if that's because we're at war. I don't actually know. I don't know if it's a yearly thing. Yeah, he doesn't like us. I can call her to war, huh? And she doesn't want to accept because she doesn't like me, which I don't blame her. I don't like me either. I'm gonna decline that. Again, I can't really do anything about this guy. I can designate a guardian for my daughter. Sure, we'll just make myself. And I am 4th in line for this duchy. Okay. And 3rd in line for the counties themselves. It doesn't really make any sense. Those two seem contrasting, but that's okay. So we'll go ahead and just get rid of all those because I kind of understand what's going on. Alright, so hopefully our men-at-arms continue to reinforce. Their army is 360 and 265. So my archers do counter those. Do heavy infantry counter pikemen? Is that the problem? Is that why I lost that engagement? How do I check this? Like so. They count, yeah, they do. Okay, they do counter spearmen. I see, that's probably why I lost that engagement then. Not only they're just kind of generally strong, but in addition to that. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna let him siege down my capital a little bit. Not a lot of it, but a little bit. And then we'll march over to this province afterwards. Because he is taking some attrition, and we're actually gaining troops. So depending on what happens here, we might actually have to go ahead and siege this down. I might do that now. Because I assume I siege it faster than him, and we might just have to take the control loss associated with doing that. Because I think ticking war store is going in his favor at this point. Yeah. So I need to snag this. That's reasonably quickly, at least. And I should siege this down faster than him. Because of besieging soldiers. And I did physically start it sooner than him. Let's check. Yeah, okay. So I am getting an additional plus 0.1. I guess it could depend on what the siege event is. But alrighty, to the impotent, thanks. So the Basilius Leon of the Byzantine Empire is having me potentially ambush this duke. If you accept my offer, you will get half the money now and half when you turn over. I don't know. I am shy, but getting money for capturing somebody seems like something a torturous, murderous, fickle, wrathful man would do. Because I'm not going to warn the guy. That doesn't... So there's a 15% chance he dies. 55% chance we capture him, and a 30% chance he escapes. I don't really care about this duke's opinion of me, so yeah, let's do it. He escaped. Well, hey, only a 30% chance, but it happens. I think we still got the money, I assume. I don't know, but I assume. I wasn't really paying attention. I feel like we did. We definitely didn't have 334 before, so... Alright, so let's speed this up a touch. I don't want to accidentally go over anything, but I do want to speed the siege up a touch. And then we'll go relieve this. Alrighty. Almost done. 14 days. And we should have enough in numerical advantage that we should be able to just take this, fight again. I know we lost before, and he does have the advantage of it, but I do counter half of his troops, he counters half of my troops, and we have a numbers advantage. I have a skill of, what? 21. I don't know what his skill is. I don't think I can check. Commanded by ruler 13. So we're much better than him. Substantially so. So, this should be a good fight. As in, good for me. Oh, did we capture anybody on that? We did. So can we torture them? So, She loses 75 opinion of me. She can rightfully imprison me later. And their family hates me, but I don't really care about... I don't care about this guy's opinion. And I should gain intrigue or prowess, so why not? Not necessarily... I think ransing them is actually better. But that's not what our character would do. Our character would torture them. So that's what we're going to do. Alrighty. So, truth or torment? Oh, the sweet kiss of the whip. It might look innocent, but it can separate flesh from bones just as well as any knife. Judging by the look on Vasilika's face, she knows this all too well. Please, please, no. I will tell you anything you want. I am a sexual deviant. So she is a closet homosexual? Is that what that is? Or just, like, has funky tastes? I'm not sure. But, we are wrathful, so I will click this button because it sounds like something we do. We are a torturous, wrathful man who has murdered 2 people. At least 2 people I know of, anyway. I don't know if my son did stuff while I was off doing other stuff. Alrighty, and this is the same event. Wow, she gains 150 stats. That is insane. And she might become a lunatic. Oh, interesting. So torturing doesn't kick them out of your dungeon anymore. They're still there. So I assume I can't do it again. I can't torture them for another 5 years. I can't get any money for you, and I can't get any money for you, so I don't see any reason to release them. Alright, so we start with a -2. Because he has an advantage with never back down. Alright. Start off... Wow, a great roll. How do you roll a -4? Because he is reckless. I see. So it increases his maximum by 6 and decreases his minimum by 4? Is that what that does? Yep. Wow. Interesting. That is definitely reckless. It's like a trickster from CK2. I'm assuming it's just horrendous all around. I guess on average your number still goes up though, because your average goes from like what 5.5 to -4 to 16, so it goes up what 2.5 points or whatever. But that doesn't seem like a super useful thing. Ooh, 50 extra gold. Good job, Steward. 2 of our different knights got injured. Yep. David died. So he was injured, he was maimed, and then he died. Well, you know what happens. I got wounded. Alright, maybe I can die soon. We lost again. Wow. I'm utterly amazed, actually. Apparently because my rival died, I'm feeling great. When my Gowler brought the joyous news, I could scarce believe it. My acquaintance, Vasilika, has finally perished in my dungeon. So I'm assuming she became my rival when I tortured her? To think that I would live in a world free from that witch, and to think I would be the one who brought it about. I was the one who brought it about, yeah. I'm so happy I could dance. Is it because we have no champions? Is that the problem? Or knights? I believe that was in this. No, I have 6 out of 6. I mean, they're not very good, but also you are not allowed to lead armies. No, no, no. You are not allowed to get injured, my friend. I mean, these are losing engagements, but I will win this eventually, given my occupation of his lands. And I think I can throw my units into his units over and over again more than he can. I don't know that for sure, but I just kind of assume that I can. So we'll sit here. We will reinforce up these archers and these spearmen, and then we'll probably take that attack again. I'm still genuinely surprised I lost. I wasn't paying close enough attention. He must have gotten some good rolls. So let's hang out here so we're closer. What is our Basilius looking in? He's looking at mustering grounds at the moment. So I assume All right, so it does increase automatically, and then this one increases faster. Yes, so plus 40%. From 44% rather, from cultural fascination, and then plus 40% because we are next to the Cumbrians who have this tech, I guess. So what does mustering ask give us? Size of men-at-arms regiments plus 2. That's very nice, actually. It's excellent. This is a good job, Basilius. I approve of this. That's an excellent technology you have chosen. Alright, are we reinforced? Not quite. One more tick and we'll head over there. That'll give him a little bit more attrition as well. Alright, so my marshal messed up. People don't like me as much. That's okay. We'll rule with an iron fist anyway. My quality went down for some reason. Oh, my levies are reinforcing while I'm standing here. That's why. Okay. Alright, let's head over there. I guess we'll wait for the monthly tick for our levies, since he's not really going anywhere. Alternatively, yeah, I can take this fight, and if I lose again, I'll just siege down his last couple holdings here. 35 minus from battles lost. Ay. Am I going to catch him? November 27th, I am. Alright, let's look at this slowly. So we have roughly 1,000 troop advantage. We start off with a -3. Now to -12. He rolled an 11. We killed, we maimed an enemy knight. Now we're at 0. -17. Oof. Nice roll by this guy. Wow, my goodness. We should have enough of numbers advantage. Yeah, it doesn't matter, though. Finally. See, we just, the Soviet Union strategy. Just throw enough at it. Alright, so this victory should get us the full here. Can we ransom you? Nope. Well, you know what that means. So, why complicate matters? There's nothing like the good old rack. The sound of bones and sinews snaps quite unforgettable, but not as unaffectable as the pain Simplitsu is about to experience. He gets 100 stress, potentially a lunatic, and we tortured him. I tell you what, I don't normally do this sort of thing, as in, like, torturing people in CK2. Though, the fact that it doesn't release them is interesting. So, my tuition of my daughter is at an end. With sufficient tutelage, even a child that has displayed little natural inclination towards administration, such as Pelega, can truly come to understand it. So I wonder if it's just based on traits now, rather than either my education or things like that. It must just pick based on traits. That's the only thing I can assume. She gains Fortune Builder, which no longer gives fertility. And were you the one that was, yeah, my intelligent courtier died. I believe he was one of my knights. I think that's what happened there. So, not a ruler. Sort by age. My religion, or just my religion group is fine. Okay, none of these people are accepting an invitation to court, and everybody hates me. So I assume there's no way I'm getting an interaction. So I'm just gonna let my daughter be unmarried. I don't really want her to have children per se anyway. Not that I would be upset by it, just like it doesn't help me in any way. Maybe when I die, I can marry her off for an alliance. Once my son does his thing. Ooh, my son is ill. Ooh, God. Do I have a court physician? If not, I need one. I can't because I'm commanding an army. Alright, so let's put me not in charge. Alright, put my uncle in charge, and I need a physician ASAP. I can call a hunt. Yep, why not? I've already murdered 2 people. Why not marry another? Or sorry, I've already murdered 2 people. Why not murder another? All right, the world is full of dangers, even a doe in his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. Okay, so we have this lady, who is a physician, who is fickle, content, and diligent. Alrighty, and then we have Margarita, who is a scarred bastard eagle reveler with 5 learning. That does not seem great. I'm going to go ahead and take the physician. 11 learning is decent enough, and she has already got the physician trait, so I'm okay with that. Hello, Adventure Af. How are you today? Sorry, I missed that, by the way. How was life? How was things? Oh my goodness, what is with my family? So, in case you missed it, my character, when I was this guy, and I was playing as him, my son, me currently, killed 2 different people on 2 different hunts. And now my other son, my grandson of my original character, now just murdered someone too. What is with this family? Bunch of murderers. Okay, unlike my father, though, who was honest, I am not going to tarnish the reputation of my genius son. I will not allow it. So while my own father ousted me as being a murderer, my son would not do such a thing. So how do we do this? I'm not going to kill my son. I'm not going to expose to it. So we only have a 61% chance to cover it up. Well, we'll give it a shot. Whew. Alrighty, I would have been extremely upset if my son got made a murderer as well. I don't know if that's a super common event or if my family is a bunch of trigger-happy murderers, but in either case. Yes, the hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the servants prepare the hare and other game for the journey back. In spite of our difficulties, yeah, just a couple. Nice, nice, nice. Why is the text not popping up? Streamlabs is not open. Or Streamlabels, rather, that is why. Let's fix this. There we are. Perfect. Okay, that should be fixed now. Alright, let's continue to siege this holding down. Which we will finish... Oh, I died. Perfect. This is great. I could not have asked for anything better. Yes. I did not want to play as that character. Mostly because he was horrendous and no one liked him. But 2, because I want to play as this genius son. That's what I want to do. It's not my 3rd attempt. It's, this is just the grandson of my character. This is the 2nd time I've ever played the game, though. We started off up here as this Duke of the, or well, I guess he's a triple count when he starts the game. And I'd actually ended up being just over 10 years, just about 10 and a half years of the game. And then I kind of figured out how things worked, and then we started as the single county count right here. Okay, my old self. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realize that I had slept soundly for the first time in a few weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. Excellent. I am no longer ill. I am totally down with that. Perfect. And wow, he loves me. Because I have church and state. Oh, what did I start with? I assume my son got some decent stuff going here. Not a ton, but he did start going this way. So clergy likes me. Convert faith in county is actually good because we are converting several counties. I don't really want theologian per se. It's not like horrendous, but I'm not like super excited by it. I guess maybe we'll just pick up Radiant. Maybe we'll pick up Radiant and then go down Scholar, because I think this seems fun. I'm not sure if it's actually that great, but it does seem fun. Since we can't have kids anyway, once my wife or my betrothed gets of age, we'll probably switch over to family focus for that fertility bonus. But in the meantime, we'll just keep ticking on this way. So what do we want? We could do medicine focus, which gives me a small health boost, which isn't super relevant. I can do scholarship focus, development growth plus 15%. Or I can get monthly piety. Well, what is my current? 863, that is a lot. If we're gonna snag this Radiant, let's stack this faith. Or piety, whatever you want to call it. Let's do that. I am down. I joined a war, yes. So now people like me all of a sudden. Mostly because I have 2 of the virtues, which is excellent. And now... That's fine. Yep, that's fine. And then we're gonna go take this from my cousin. Yeah. So we're gonna win this war. We're gonna get this county, and then we're gonna take this from my cousin and try to form the Kingdom of Sicily. Now, my father imprisoned these people. I don't really have a reason to let them go. I am compassionate. Okay. My father tortured this man. That's probably not very nice of him, so we're just going to let him go for free. We're not going to demand conversion. We're not going to get a hook on him. We're just going to let him go, because we're a nice guy. We're going to break this guy off. I could command it myself, though I would prefer not to, because I don't want to die, so we're just going to put this guy in charge. Let's check our council. Okay, so the only one... Yeah, I guess I'll make you my spy master. Because I'm not super concerned with plots, and this will get his opinion above 0. So this is probably the weakest of the council members right now, at least. Why is it giving me... Ah, I see. Yeah, let's go ahead and promote culture. And you're still converting. Excellent. We should just have enough numbers advantage that I'm not worried about this. We'll just fight this fight and then go. You know, I just realized this war has lasted 2 generations. My grandfather, my father, and me, but all in the span of like 2 years. Actually, when did this start? Yeah, all in the span of 3 years. Two dukes in 3 years. That's quite something, I'll tell you what. All right, let's take a look here. We should be like more than fine. Even if we have horrendous rolls, we just have such a numbers advantage, I'm not super worried about it. Yeah, there we go. I might want some skirmishers, because it looks like people are getting heavy footmen. Not that I can win a war against you, but what do you have? No, you only have light footmen, huh? Light footmen, light horsemen, armored footmen. What do you have? Nothing. Okay. And then we'll just chase this army down, and we should win this war. Operative word being should. Oh, we got a bunch of issues. We can ask the Fed of Haith for money. I don't see why not. We're not particularly, like, temperate or anything. And we can use that money to do things. So that seems like something a diligent person would do. We can call a hunt ourselves. You know what? Why not? This worked great for everybody. I don't care about that. My sister, I don't worry about. My ally is you. Oh, that's right, because I'm betrothed to your daughter. I can call my cousin to war. She's my ally? Really? No, I'm just because I'm the house head, I can call her into it, I assume is what's happening there. Yeah. And then, yeah, so we're going to let all that go. Are there any good alliances we can get? I doubt you would marry. Oh, you don't even have any kids yet. Where can we get a good alliance? I don't think you would let any of your children get married to my daughter. I'm assuming you're already married? Yeah. What about Bavaria, perhaps? Although Bavaria's getting absolutely dunked on, so maybe not them. Asturias, maybe? How are you doing? You're winning. Do you have a son? Yes, but you're married. West Francia? I'm probably not significant enough, and you're married around anyway. All right, we're just gonna leave my daughter, or my sister, unmarried for the moment. Thank you, my ecumenical patriarch. I appreciate this money. I will use it to do things and build stuff. Probably my next building will continue to expand these mansions, probably. I could build that now. It's somewhat risky, but I don't think I'm going to run out of money, so I'm just going to do that now. Again, the earlier you build these, the better, and we're only 20 years in the game, so. Hardy. Hunt far from the people. Away from the others, I came across a cottage, housing one of the most beautiful people I have ever laid my eyes on. She invited me to stay and rest, and I was surprised by how much I had in common with the simple peasant. Do you have to return the hunt already, my lord? I have never met someone such as you before. So I can invite her to court, and potentially, and get an intimate relationship with this beautiful mastermind philosopher. Okay. I'm not sure why I lose stress from that decision, but I don't have any stress. Or I can resist her advances, getting 10 opinion of my thing and 50 piety. Well. What's my opinion of her? It doesn't actually say. Only her opinion of me. Because I was going to say if I really liked her, maybe I would say yes. I don't really want to break off this engagement, and it seems kind of weird to do so. She is beautiful. Well, I'm not sure. I don't even think my traits necessarily pit me in one direction or another. This is effectively the Lady of the Wilds event from CK2 when you have the hunting focus. Let's just see if she comes to my court. Why not? And she did. And apparently her opinion went from 35 to 1 overnight. You can never win, folks. Alrighty. Off we are, invigorated. Yes, indeed. So we'll just chase this army down. We might actually just get in anyway. As in we might not even have to do anything. Oh, apparently we took the fight here. We tie. Wow, a -3 against a 15. That is horrendous. But we have enough numbers. Ooh, nice. 16 versus -4. Very nice, very nice. Alright, we killed one of the enemy knights. And there it is. Alright, that should give us enough war score. Perfect. Enforced demands. We gain 20 fame. And we didn't actually declare that war, so he shouldn't dislike us too much. Yeah, he doesn't. Because we didn't actually declare that war. So very nice. I will disband my armies, but I kind of need to get back to my territory, right? Or does that not... Is that not a thing anymore? Oh, cool. I can disband an enemy territory now. Nice. Our domain limit is rather low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I see, because of these two. Noted. Let's go ahead and keys county control here. So... Yep. low county control and above domain. I think we're going to sit above our domain limit just temporarily before we can form the kingdom and then start handing out some duchies out. But I think that'll do it. We have now won the war, and we will continue in the next part.